Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Altohamy and I will walk you through in this video on how we will learn all about the floats in CSS. So I'm going to start by using this index.html, and I have added this external sheet as a style sheeting for this whole page or this HTML document. So firstly I will say that we have div. This div is a container, and we can also make a float ID of a float for the body, and I will say that not a div container but a class will be a container, and after that I will say that we have an h1. So this h1 will be like this, and let's say it will be main title, and after that we have the paragraph tag, which is here, and we have also a second paragraph. I will pause the video until I copy paste lorem ipsum text in these two paragraphs. Alright, so I have added this text to the paragraph. Feel free to add your text which you are comfortable with. So, and after the header I will say that we have this image, and this image is located in the images folder, and maybe we have this name, or we can locate this to be logo1.jpg. As you can see, if we have opened this document or this HTML document in the web browser, you can see that we have this title, and we have this first paragraph, and you have this second paragraph. Nothing fancy, all in default style sheeting. So how we can add our styling and how we can explain the float. So firstly I will say that we have let's say we have in the logo, I don't know why the images or the logo doesn't appear yet. So we have this logo appeared yet. So how we can float this image to the right? Firstly I will add some styling for the body. So we have we can say that we have the ID of floats, and after that we have the background color to be, let's say, orange, and then we have the container class, and this container has width, let's say it has width of 700 pixel, and we have the margin to be 0, or to center this in the document, and let's say we have the background color may be white, and let's say save this, and after that we can refresh. As you can see we have this which is the main container, and let's so here we can add the floats is to match the styling. So we have this main title. How we can wrap how we can wrap this or this image to the right? It's very simple. We will go to the image and select the image, and say that we have a float to the right, and we can now say that we have margin in the upper 0, maybe in the bottom 10 pixel, 25 pixel, like this, and save. Then after that you can go here, and as you can see the image has been wrapped nicely to the right. And the next step, assume that you have another, or you have if we can remove this image and you have only two content, how we can float them, as you can see in the article in newspaper website. So firstly I forget to add some padding to the container, and let's refresh. As you can see we have added some padding to the container, and after that we will remove the image, I will remove the image from here, and I will add some ID for the paragraphs. So first one will be main content, second one which is here, and I will name it to be ID of, let's say, sidebar. And after that we can go here and say that the ID which is select this ID main content, and I will say it will be float to the left, and you should add the width. You can add it in pixels or a percent. Assume that we have 1700, so you can say that the main container will be this width. And after that we can say that we have this sidebar. So let's continue our tutorial, and we will say that the sidebar will be floated to the right, and we will say that we have the width. So 700 minus 40 to 20 will be around this value, which is 280. So if we have saved this document, and we can go to the web browser and refresh this. So as you can see, we have it's wrapped nicely. We have here the main content, and we have here we have this sidebar. As you can see, it's there is no spacing, so we can say that we have this. It may be for like this, and I think it can work. Let's refresh. So it's worked very well. And the next step is to, as you can see, we have this error, and this error has been happened because this container only indicate that the first line is the content, and the container itself doesn't know that we have this width, and you have re-edit the width. So the solve or the solution, we can solve this problem, and the solution is very simple. We can say the first solution, we have two solutions. So the first one, we can go here after this two, we say that we have div, and the class will be a clear, and this clear is very common class, and we say that after selecting this clear, it will be a clear property to both. And after that we can go here and refresh. As you can see, we have solved the problem, but this solution doesn't work in all web browser, and it can I don't know it in Internet Explorer or something of the old browser. I don't know if this solution work or not, but in all browsers it doesn't work. And the second thing is that this clear class isn't ideal for semantic. As you can see, we have added an empty div here, which isn't ideal for semantic structure web page. And the next thing is we can, or the second solution is we can go for this div class container, and I think we can name it to be ID. And after that we can go here to make this an ID, and then we can say that we have this class to be clear fix. And after that I will select the clear fix here, which is a class which we have added here, and after we say that content will be like this, and this belay, it will be table. Let's firstly see what we have here without. So as you can see, the problem is the same, but if we say that we have a clear to both, I think it can work. Let's refresh, and I think display to be black here. Let's refresh. So the problem is that we have added a clear fix as a class, and you must define it as a class here by saying dot declare clear fix. So we have added an embedded content after this, let's say after this, before the end of this container or this clear fix, we have added an embedded line here or an embedded content here, and it's an embedded content and display to be a block and clear both to solve the problem. I think this is the best solution in this situation.